do we do strength training and skip cardio, or does that go against everything that you stand for?
Right. We do both, and so I'm going to combine. And I know you're saying, what a cop out.
Just tell me I
said
only have to do
everything. Anybody could have said everything. But here's I'm going to just give you some context for it, and then as with everything, you can curate it and individualize it. So, American Heart Association, remember I'm a cardiologist, we follow guidelines. That's why I'm publishing research and data, because doctors follow guidelines, right? We just aren't able to say whatever we
feel
think.
like.
We have to be able to have guidelines. So the guidelines from the American Heart Association say that we should get 30 minutes of moderate activity exercise for 5 days a week. We should combine that with some degree of resistance, at least 2 of those days. Now, modifying that somewhat, because it can be hedged. If your activity is high intensity, then you can go to 3 days. If it's moderate intensity, it's kind of hard to remember. What I generally will say is that you need to get at least 30 minutes of movement in. I really prefer the word movement than exercise, because people find exercise daunting. They need an outfit, they need clothes, they need a membership, they need to be able to get somewhere. They've got to have a girlfriend or a partner who's going to go with them. They don't want to be the only one in the class. But so
you've heard every every excuse in the book,
right? So I prefer the word movement. Now, movement has taken away all of those things, right? We don't need a cute outfit.
Nope.
It's just moving. So I want you to pick an activity that you like. And when I say activity, it's not exercise. Activity, something that you like or something that you'll be doing that day anyway, and do it for 30 minutes. And then twice a week, add some resistance. So for instance, and at the risk of sounding chauvinistic, I'm just going to say housework. You're going to do housework on a Thursday, and you'll be vacuuming and mopping and doing laundry and blah, 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 blah. Try to do that intentionally for those 30 minutes, and then maybe, if you want to add some resistance, carry the laundry basket up and down the stairs 2 or 3 times. Just have some movement. If you're a gardener, then when you're getting out, crawl around on your knees to each of your different plants and just be in movement for 30 minutes. You can certainly walk, and you can play pickleball, and you can do all these other things if you want, and canoe and get with your friends. But if the word exercise just drains you, I want you to move away from exercise and say, I'm just going to move for 30 minutes.